Hi, welcome to my channel, Taki Yakatero. Today is Sunday, November 23rd, 2025. I think the last time I did a Sunday reading was maybe, I don't know, 8 months ago or like a year ago maybe. I don't really do readings on Sundays. I have my reasons, but today I am. Also, I finally got my Universal Yums box. I got the biggest one because if I'm gonna do it, I want to kind of like go all out. I don't know if I'll do it again, but I think I picked Greece or Italy as the first destination. I don't know. Anyways, I'm excited to do that, so I'm gonna do that later. And then I have some other stuff, blah, 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 whatever. So anyway, so before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling cards, and then we'll see what happens. Alright, cool. My heart beats boom, 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 boom. I've been getting like a lot of love songs lately. Like yesterday was Meet Me Halfway by the Black Eyed Peas, and Disclosure by, no, I think it was, what's the song called? Latch by Disclosure. So I feel like you could have someone stuck on your energy. I don't want to read into that. Dum 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 dum. It's nice and warm. Main female came out. There's something very like quiet and calming about the way the card just came out. Like it's not too flashy, it's not too, it's just so you could be this main female, or there's this main female in your energy. You could be divine feminine, this could also be a main female. You could be divine masculine, this could also be a main female. I need tissues. I don't know why, but I'm getting like a very just, I don't know, like a very dull, flatline kind of energy. It's just What is this? Message. So there's a message. So there's a message. A lot of you could be... Oh, I need a tissue. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Alright. So there's something about a message. This has to do with a message. A lot of you could be getting some sort of incoming communication. But I'm getting the feeling like this was supposed to be like prevented from you. Like whatever this communication is, it was supposed to be prevented from you being able to receive it. I don't know why, but you're getting it. I'm like, it's like literally making its way towards you. I'm getting signed, sealed, delivered. So yeah, it's already on its way towards you. Whatever this message is, this communication. Because I'm getting like a lot of you are already opening a letter. So this is, for some of you, this kind of communication is something that you're going to have to read. Like a binding contract or whatever the case it is. Signed, sealed, delivered. Yeah. For a lot of you, someone's already like putting the paper in the envelope and sealing the envelope and it's being sent off to you. But this message is being delivered to you somehow, some way, one way or another. But I'm getting this is like long overdue. So there's a main female. I'm getting like main character energy. So there's this main female, or you could be this main male, take it how it resonates, gender, blah, 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 right? That's getting this message. You're getting this. I don't know why, but I feel like you getting this communication is like unexpected. Like people are not expecting for you to get this communication, to get this information. It's not, I don't know why, but it's like you weren't supposed to get this, or you're not supposed to get this. But I feel like it's you weren't, because a lot of you already are getting it or already have it. So I feel like it's past tense. Like you weren't supposed to get this. How did you get it? You weren't supposed to get it. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's already on its way to you, or you already have it. Like this is already in progress. And I keep hearing, how did they get it? How did they get it? Like who gave it to them? That's also what I'm hearing. Who gave it to them? What else? Reverse. Toil and labor. On the bottom of the deck, false person. So whatever this false person was doing, it's not working. So there could have been a false individual that was doing everything they possibly can to make sure you wouldn't get this information, this communication, but you are, or you've already gotten it. And this is someone that's they've been doing the most. They've been doing whatever they can to make sure you don't get this, and it's not working. All the work that they put into it amounted to nothing because you're still getting what you're getting. Can you imagine putting a lot of work into making sure something does not happen, a particular event or particular situation, whatever the case it is, it does not happen, only for you to realize that it happened? Can you imagine how that must feel for this false person? So I would be cautious of this individual around your energy that's really upset because you got something or you're getting something. And all the work that they've been doing to make sure that you don't get it or you haven't gotten it, it meant nothing. Okay? It amounted to nothing. Right? All their toil and labor, all their hard work, it did nothing. It's like interning at a company. Well, interns don't get paid, right? But the whole point of internship is like you do the internship and then you get like a solid position. But put it like this, like I feel like you intern for like what, maybe like 6 months to a year or something, right? I feel like this is someone who's like been interning for like 6 years. And now, right, all that work for nothing. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a promotion. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get hired. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this position. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get their destiny. Only to find out what? It didn't work? No, it didn't work. Silly pants. Distant horizons. Yeah, so this message, this communication is on its way. It's not very far behind. This false person is watching you. So I feel like that's why there's kind of like a dull flatlining energy, because I feel like someone is like scoping you out, scoping out your energy, right? It's kind of like someone is watching your energy. Did they hit the lottery yet? Are they celebrating yet? And you're just in this very monotone, very dull. Well, that's, you may not be that way, but that's how you're presenting yourself to be. Very stoic, very monotone. It's like you just turned down your personality around this individual because you know this person is like, I don't know, they're watching to see if you got something, if you're getting something. I feel like this person, they're watching to see, did they get it yet? Did they get it yet? Right? They're watching you really hard because it's kind of like the minute that you like start popping champagnes and saying woohoo, they're gonna be like, oh, they got it. But that's why you need to be mindful of your energy right now, because you have someone that's watching your energy to see how you're reacting these days. Are you celebrating? They want to know if you're celebrating. That's what it is, because whatever this communication is, this letter is, part of it comes with like you being able to like celebrate for whatever reason. I don't know. And you have this false person that was doing the very best they can to make sure you don't get this communication. And they already know there's nothing they can do to prevent you from getting this communication. So now they're watching any day now. Did they get it? Did they get it? And to them, a good, for sure sign of you getting this information is you celebrating, woohoo! Posting on social media, talking to your friends and family, you know, I don't know, walking with an extra pep in your step, like, woohoo, we hit the lottery, something like that. I don't know, right? So you have this person that's watching. I gotta blow my nose, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So for some of you, it could have to do with, like, money, right? So, I'm also getting, essentially, this person would be, like, pocket watching you, right? Alright, I'm gonna move on now. On the bottom of the deck, same false person still. I'll put that right there. Right there, right there. I just got the song Run Boy Run by Woodkid. Run Boy Run. Run Boy Run. It's so interesting because people who like do this, they're not like, people who are like watching you, they're not being watched. Like, people, I don't know why, but there's something that when people do this, it's so like clear and obvious. Like, why are you watching them so bad? Like, why are you pocket watching them? Why are you paying attention? Why are you worried about them? And while they're in this energy about you, they too are being watched. And it's not like going unnoticed, right? Because it's kind of like foaming at the mouth. The collective. What are they doing? Do they get it? And it's just like, dang. Do you need a glass of water? Because you seem a little thirsty. I'm going to get one. Ugh, Mars. The drive for the confronting of action. Yeah. But that's blue, so that is good. That's good. So you could be an Aries or a Scorpio, or you could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio. But I'll tell you one thing though, whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like you're making progress on something. And whatever that progress is, it's not something that's very boastful. It's not very loud. It's like slow progress is still progress, right? It's kind of like the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Right? Slow. He's going to take his time. You cannot rush him. But he's going to get there. That is for sure. And the work that he leaves behind, you look over his work, it's like immaculate. It's more quality, not quantity with the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be in this energy, all right? And I feel like somebody, whoever is in this energy of watching you to see if you got something, I feel like they're like, they can't sit still. Like they always, there's something very like agitated about this person over here that's like watching you. They're very agitated because your energy is not giving off what they were expecting you to give off by now. Or it's not like, you know, like I just said, they were watching you to see, like, you know, a good sign for them is you popping champagnes and celebrating and woohoo, right, in that energy, but you're not in the energy, right? That's very smart of you. You're not in the energy, and it's making this person more and more agitated because it's like they've been watching for so long for that woohoo, and it's not happening, and so they're getting agitated. I gotta blow my nose. Hold on. They're getting agitated because it's like, dang, because for them, they have nothing to go off of. They don't, where's the signal? Where's the, you know, they're looking for some sort of like signal flare that's never going off, right? And you know that that's what they're waiting for. You know that's what they're waiting for. So it's making them agitate because you're not like being loud or bragging or boastful about something. And realistically, that's the smartest thing you should do. You shouldn't be, it's actually tacky to be boastful and bragging, right? Now there's nothing wrong with like, oh yes, these are my accomplishments, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But to always be like, look what I got, bling, bling, bling. You know, it's like, all right. So I feel like someone was expecting you to be in that energy and you're just not. They're waiting for you to, you know, they know you have something to be like that about. They know you have it, right? They know. But it's agitating them because you're not like, bling, 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 look what I got. And that's what they're waiting for. I don't know why, but be cautious of this individual. I feel like this person like wants to start an argument with you or some sort of confrontation with you. And you're playing it smart because you know that's exactly what they want to do. I feel like with this Mars energy, you have your guard up. Like, you're ready, like, listen, right? It's like you're ready, but you're also like, I'm getting like Queen of Wands or King of Wands energy, right? Like, the Queen of Wands or King of Wands, when they're upright, like, they have no problem putting someone in their place. Right? But it's going to be justified. It's not going to be for no reason. Now, if they're in reverse, they're just going to be fighting anybody and everybody for whatever reason. Doesn't matter. You look at them the wrong way, hands rated E for everybody. Right? But upright, right? Heavy on the fire energy, right? You know that this person wants to argue with you or wants to confront you with something. You know that. You're aware of that. Right? But if they want to do that, they're going to have to do it on their, like, they're going to have to, you're not, I feel like they want you to be in that energy so that way they can, like, oh, well, you shouldn't, blah, blah, but there's no, this person, they just want a reason to, like, call you out or dog you out or put you in your place or humble you or whatever the case it is. And they're getting more and more agitated because you're not in that energy. This person, they just want a reason to, like, fight with you. And when you are aware of that, but you're not giving them the reason, and it's getting them more and more agitated because they thought by now they would have for sure been able to put you in your place. Who, sir, ma'am? And it's not happening. So they're getting more and more agitated because it's like they want to so badly like bark at you, bark, 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 but there's no reason to, right? There's no reason to. Can you imagine that? When you know someone wants to like argue with you, but you're not giving them a reason because it's like it's not necessary, and they're getting more angry because they can't be angry with you. That's this person, and it's really just that they just want a reason to like humble you or put you in your place or whatever the case it is, and it's like it's not working. Anyway, so you keep your guard up to this individual. You know exactly what's going on. I also feel like this person, you are someone who knows who you are. right, with that Aries energy. But there's also something very mysterious about you too, with that Scorpio energy. I also feel like you changed the game in something, or there's something that you transformed just by your energy, just by you knowing who you are, just by you being who you are. It like changed the dynamic of something, or a system, or I don't know, the perspectives of things. I don't know, you just being who you are, it just naturally changes things. You just, like a harbinger of change. That's just your energy. Okay? Oh wait, am I getting one more? 8th house, more Scorpio energy, look. 8th house, personal power, see? The mysteries of life, see? A major change. Hello? Hello? See? And that's what the deck, that's the 8th house. That's Scorpio energy. So you could be a Scorpio or an Aries. But this is about you knowing who you are. And it's like you are like an enigma. You're just an enigma. And this person, I feel like they like thought they knew who you were, and they had a whole plan out. They had a whole like plan or something based on who they thought you were. And because it's not going according to their made up fantasy plan, they're getting agitated. Right? And instead of something going to how they thought it was going to go, your energy is just changing things around them. So it's like, the more your energy changes things, the harder it is for this person to kind of like implement their own negative fantasies. All right. Anyways. So I'll keep that like that. I'm going to move on to tarot now. So, but that's also blue. So this is something it's like, slow progress is still progress. So these are things that are happening, but because of how slow that they're happening, but it's still happening, it's kind of like throwing everybody off, because it's like, it's happening so slow that when people look away, and then by the time they look back, they're like, when did that happen? Right? It's like that. We get the Hierophant. Let's let the deck up, right? Could be Taurus. I can't tell if I have to yawn or sneeze. Whatever. Anyways, so with the Hierophant energy, I feel like something is going according to, I've been hearing God's plan like non-stop, like the past couple days. God's plan. It just randomly pops up. God's plan. God's plan. God's plan. So whatever's going on, it's going according to God's plan. The Most High God. That's just how it is. And things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. And things will never be the same. Oh my gosh. I'll get like 6 when I close reading. That's just the way it is. I think we'll never be the same. For a lot of you, this could have something to do with a romance, affairs of the heart, love. I'm getting 5th house energy. Romance, affairs of the heart, love, expression, self-expression, being who you are, liking who you are, alright? So a lot of you are like definitely in the energy. You could be in the energy, you could be an Aries in the energy, or you could be a Scorpio in the energy, or you could be a Leo in that energy, right? I feel like whoever this person is, they wanted something that was already meant for you. They wanted to prevent you from getting it, but the more you are you, the harder it is for you to get something, because it's you. It's like the more you stand in your own personal power, the more you say, I am who I am. That's it, right? Like, you know who you are. So it's kind of like, that's the collective right there. Obviously, right? It like outshines, like you standing in your power and shining as brightly as you can. It's okay, these are, let's move this out of the way, move out of the way. The collective's right there, obvious. Hello. It's so obvious. That's the collective. And I feel like you being in that energy is what's really changing things, and what's really attracting things that are yours and for you, and what's meant for you to you. You're like a magnet. So no, this, all the work that this person did to prevent you from getting this, it did nothing, because as long as you stay in your personal power, it's like you ever have like a really strong magnet, right? And you walk towards other metal pieces. Those pieces, like, you know, they're gonna find the magnet, the big magnet. Like, you're this big magnet, and wherever you walk, things that are naturally attracted to you and meant for you, it's going to stick to you, right? You get a piece of, like, a really big magnet, right? And you just, all those metal pieces, they just, right? And what's not meant to stick, it won't stick. So, it's like plastic. Plastic won't stick to the magnet, because it's not real. It's not meant for the magnet. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you standing in your personal power is a magnet. So this person can try and stop all they want, but you're this magnet. It's just gonna zoom, right? It's gonna go towards you no matter what. It's like impossible. You ever try and get a magnet to not be a magnet? It's impossible. So that's what I'm saying. Like, whatever this person was doing, it was like the dumbest thing ever. Like, who said you can do that? Because you being this magnet, you standing in your personal power, it's a guarantee. It's a guarantee. And you're responsible with something too. Like, I feel like somebody was like, okay, well, if they're gonna get it, I'm just gonna wait and then humble them, because they're gonna show themselves out. They're gonna show off and blah blah blah. Look, 7 of Swords upright and the 2 of Swords reverse. Yeah. Heavy on the air energy. Wow. Libra, Aquarius. So this false person could be a Libra or an Aquarius. Or you're going to have to be... The moves that you make are really going to affect your future. And it's going to really affect the balance of things for you. That's why you know not to be all bling bling. Look at what I got. Bling bling. That's why it's really important for you to not be in the energy. With the 7 of Swords and the 2 of Swords, yeah, I feel like you know what to do with your energy. You're not dumb, okay? Whatever this is that you're getting, this communication, this letter, whatever it is, if it's money, you're not dumb. You're not, look what I got, bling bling. You're not in that energy, because you know there's someone or people that want to fight you for what you have. So you have to be very cautious. Like, don't go bragging and boasting about every single thing that you got, because somebody's waiting for you to do that, right? They're gonna like use that you be all bling bling to like humble you or argue with you, or they're a hater, okay? But they want to use their haterness to calm you down or humble you or blah blah, whatever the case is. It's stupid. All right, with the 7 of Swords upright and the 2 of Swords reverse, yeah. I feel like you're aware of what's going on. So far we have Scorpio, Libra, Aries, Aquarius, and I mentioned Leo. Yeah, you're not dumb. You know exactly what's going on. I gotta blow my nose. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. I also feel like somebody just wants you to feel bad for the things that you have. Like, they just want you to feel bad. It could be like, oh yeah, I finally graduated and got my degree, blah blah. And this person would be like, oh, you think you're smart because you got that degree? Like, dang, I can't even be proud of what I got. I don't know, this person's just finding an excuse or a reason to like humble you or like jump down your throat for something, and it's just not, we're not, no. It's just so unnecessary, and of all the things in the world you can do, this is what you want to do? Please. We're not doing that. Nine of Pentacles on the fence. So yeah, this is definitely a distorted feminine. We got Virgo energy. There's something going on with this person's health. honestly, it could be because, so this could be someone who has trouble finding work or keeping work, right? And that's affecting their health. I'm not laughing, but I'm getting something about like insurance, like medical insurance, okay? So I don't know what's going on with this individual, this fake ass person who wants to humble you so bad, and they're waiting for you to bling bling. Look what I got. It's because they're having trouble with their finances, their stability, their health, keeping a job or maintaining a job. Their finances, it's really, the instability of their finances is really, really affecting their health. This could be someone who's, they just having trouble finding a job or can't keep a job. I feel like this is a woman. And it's so funny too because, well, not funny, but it's so interesting too because if this is like a Virgo, it doesn't have to be a Virgo. But whoever this person is, it's like they're not understanding why or how they're in the position that they are in their lives. Like they don't understand like why their lives is the way it is right now. Like they're not understanding. But this is the same person that's looking for a reason to humble you. It's really just a projection. Like you hate your life and you want to push that misery energy onto somebody else. Of all the things in the world that you could do today, this is what you choose to do? No. This is, no. Not here. No. It's like this person, they're waiting for like an opportunity to like humble you or, you know, just, I don't know, but you have your guards for this individual. You just know, like, and this person could be trying to come off as like a friend to you or someone, I don't know, whatever, however they're coming across to you, it's not real. It's not real. And you know that, right? Now you're not in this energy like attack, but you're also like, we'll see what happens. But just so you know, like, the minute you step, I'm gonna step. But we'll see what happens, right? Give them the benefit of the doubt. You don't have to step towards them. Don't be the king or queen of wands in reverse. Like, everybody can get it. No. The king or queen of wands upright, right? They will do so, but you have, like, right? They're not going to go after you, right? And this person, they're getting agitated because they have no reason to go after you. And you know that, right? They want to go after you, but they have no reason to. And you know they want to go after you. And you're just sitting there in your throne. I got all day. I have a seat. I have all day. Okay? You're the one that's standing there agitated. Any day now. Why aren't they getting up? I got a seat. I'm good. I got a comfy chair. Right? Can I have, guard, give me a drink or whatever the case it is. I have all day. So the Chariot upright could be a Cancer. So because you're not getting up, they're gonna go towards you. You have Cancer upright. I don't know if I mentioned any of the cards. Knight of Pentacles on the fence. Two of Swords reverse. Seven of Swords upright. So yeah, this could be a Cancer, a distorted Cancer feminine. For some of you, it could be a Cancer masculine. But yeah, this person, they're getting up. They're going towards you because you're not getting up off your chair. You're not getting up. You're not doing what it's been how long now, and you haven't done a single thing that they have been expecting you to do by now. It's been how many years, how many months, how many minutes, how many days, how many hours, and you still haven't done what I would have for sure thought that they would have gotten up by now. And you're just like, listen, I got all day. I got a comfy chair. I got my snacks. I'm not getting up for nothing. Not happening. And they're getting agitated. So now they have to get up and go towards you. And it's like they're irritated and agitated and annoyed, and because they have to get up and they have to go towards you. And they don't like that. Because that means they have to do the work, and it's crazy because whoever this individual is, by them getting up and going towards you, it just, not only does it show who they are, but it just shows like, you really want to argue with me that bad? You really want to fight with me that bad? You really want a confrontation that bad? You really want drama that bad? I'm also thinking this person's magic sucks. I feel like this person's been doing a lot of things spiritually to the point where it's like null and void. Like it's just like that little droplet. What is that going to do? So now they have to get up into the physical and do shit, make things happen because their magic sucks. They can't manipulate. They can't control. They can't use their wicked tongue. So they have to get up and go towards you. And let them. Let them. You ever see in movies and TV shows where an uninvited, unwanted guest barges into the king or queen's or emperor, empress's castle? What happens? Guards arrest them, seize them. This is an intruder. They will be seized. Who said you could? You're not welcome here. You gotta go. And you have every right to do that. You can call the police, you can call security, you can get them removed, whatever the case it is. The minute they get around you and it's unwanted, uninvited, it's trespassing. Okay? Whether it be your home, your job, whatever the case it is, you have protection wherever you go. Okay? We have the hangman upright. It came out. Oh no, the hangman reverse came out. Wow. What is that? Pisces energy? Right? Heavy water sign. I feel like there's like a good, wait. 1, 2, 3. 3 water. 1, 2. 2 air. Actually, if you want to count Mars, because Mars also rules Scorpio. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even though I feel like Mars is more fire, I'll count it. So I feel like water is heavy here. So whoever, I feel like someone, there's something going on with this person's, like, they have a weird toxic belief that they don't want to give up. Yeah. Something's going on with this person's mind. It's like, I really don't like to use this word, but this person's crazy. I think this person's crazy. I don't like using that word, but I really do think whoever this person is, it's the way that they're going about things is actually concerning. This is kind of giving me like, when you break up, this is the energy. I'm not saying this is the story, this is the energy. When you break up with someone and they're still like stalking and harassing and, no, we didn't break up. No, they didn't break up with me. No, we're still, and you know, you could have already gotten to another relationship and they're still, it's like that kind of crazy. Right? And it's been like 2 years and you're happily and in a whole other relationship and this person's still like talking about you and stalking you and asking people about you. It's, you gotta let that go. You gotta move on. There's something about you that they can't let go of. They can't move on from. And it's actually like, okay, now you're coming across a little crazy because you're doing too much. So this person, they want to go towards you. Could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer. But a lot of it is because they had like this weird fantasy plan in their mind and none of it has gone according to plan. And they're getting mad because that's not what you were supposed to say. That's not the part you were supposed to play. That's not what you're supposed to do. What are you talking about? But in their mind, you're not playing the part. I don't know. This person's... I feel like whoever this person is, you're going to have to be really, like, really, really monotone. Because this person, they're erratic. There's a woman. There's a very erratic woman. She's, like, off her rocker or some shit. I don't know. This woman is... crazy. This is a woman going crazy over another woman. For some of you, this could be a man going crazy over another man, or a man going crazy over a woman, or a woman going crazy over a man. This is someone going crazy over another person. But I really, really get the feeling it's a distorted, twisted feminine going crazy over another feminine. This is not good. This is not healthy. This is not... I don't know. They're paying attention to all the wrong things. Ugh, please no. Oh, that's why. Because a lot of you could have walked away from this individual and they feel abandoned by you. So that could be the very thing that they cannot let go of. They can't accept the fact that they've been abandoned by you. That you walked away from them. That's why they're going crazy. No, they didn't break up with me. No, they didn't walk away. No, they didn't leave. No, we're still friends. No, we're gonna get back together. No, yeah. That's crazy. That's why. This is someone you walked away from. This is someone you left behind. That could be a Cancer or a Pisces. Heavy on the Pisces, because they're both here, but also it could be a Cancer. Water sign. So this could be a water sign. This could be a Pisces or a Cancer feminine going crazy over another feminine because they feel left behind. They feel like they've been abandoned and walked away from. And someone turned, like you could have turned your back on this person and that just broke something in their brain. It's like they're stuck on that. No, we're gonna get back together. No, we're gonna work things out. No, and this could have been like 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and they're still holding on to that. No, yeah, we're gonna get back together. No, I'm just giving them some space. Ma'am, they're married with a whole family, moved across the state, no way of contacting them. Let it go. Okay? Or this could be like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna be friends again. Oh no, they're gonna hire me again. They just fired me, but they're gonna hire me again. It's like there's something broken in this person's mind, and I think that's so sad. Something broke in their mind, and it had to do the minute that you walked away from them or abandoned them. That I don't know, like their brain shut down or something like that because they're stuck on that. They can't get past that. They can't overcome that. So if this is someone who has like severe abandonment issues, they've been stuck on that. If that's something that they can't get over, and that's not your problem. You're not supposed to stay with everyone who has severe abandonment issues, and then you get yourself stuck and trapped because you're afraid, oh, well, if I leave, they're gonna be sad and they're gonna hurt and their brain is gonna break. No, that's for them. That's their traumas. That's their triggers that they need to deal with. You can't stay just because you're afraid that your departure is going to trigger them. Let it trigger them, right? Let it trigger them. They're going to have to deal with that. People can't stay alive forever just because they're afraid that their death is going to make their loved ones cry. Same thing. Everybody dies. You're going to have to. Everybody leaves. Change is inevitable. You leaving this person, I don't know, it triggered like their abandonment issues and they got stuck on that. This person's crazy. And they're coming towards you. Be cautious. On the bottom of the deck, 3 of Pentacles. They're going to come towards you as someone... what did I say? They're going to pretend to be someone or something like that. They're going to find a way to try to be in this 3 of Pentacles energy that you're with. They see you collaborating and working and creating things with people. They feel left out of that. And it's like, this could... A good example would be like, you getting married. You getting married to your husband, or you getting married to your wife, right? And now you're planning on having children. This person feels left out. Ma'am, the two of us are creating a child and a family. What do you have to do with this? You don't have a place in this. This would be something like that. This could also be like someone's mom that like their son or their daughter is getting married and having their own family and they feel left out from that. What do you mean you feel left out from someone's marriage, someone's accomplishment, someone's success, someone's relationship? That's weird. That's weird. But someone's stuck on that. They're stuck on that. Anyways, this is the reading. Bye.